good, but I'm not an angel. I do sin, but I'm not the devil. I'm just a small girl in a big world trying to find somebody to love. This is one of the many famous quotes of the sex icon Marilyn Monroe. Most people generally know of her but don't know much about her. She was an actress known for her beauty and her sex appeal. She was a party girl in the light of fame that lasted even after her passing. Marilyn Monroe's birth name is Norma Jean Mortensen. She was born June 1st, 1926 in LA, California. Her mother was Gladys Monroe Mortensen, and her mother was not married when she was born, so she had no idea who her birth father was. Sadly, her mother was also very unstable. 2 weeks after Monroe was born, she was placed in the first of many numerous foster homes. According to the author for the American National Bibliography, Margaret Hendrickson, this experience convinced her that she was a mistake, a person easily abandoned, given an insecure childhood that included the trauma of sexual molestation and an early marriage. Arranged in part to prevent her to return to an orphanage, it is a testament to Monroe's tenacity, personal strength, and resilience that she managed to achieve the heights in the career that she did. Surprisingly, Monroe did not start off on top as many may think she did. The journalist for the Huffington Post, Louis Banner, stated, her path was extraordinary as she slowly made herself into one of the great photographic models and actresses of the 20th century. The woman known as Marilyn Monroe, which was a name given to her by 20th Century Fox executives when they signed her contract in August of 1946. Marilyn was the chameleon, Norma Jean's greatest alter ego. She started working for Fox in the early 1950s, acting out small roles and nothing more. She was portrayed as the dumb blonde, and many claim that she ended up selling her body in order to get where she wanted in her career. However, she played the role of an attractive gold digger in the film called Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and her career took off. In the middle of 1950, Monroe turned into one of the most famous women actresses of all time. People fell in love with her sexuality and vulnerable personality. She was also very open and did not have much of a private life. Her private life, including the details of her marriages and affairs, was there for everyone to see. Monroe dropped out of high school at a young age to marry James Dowtry and stayed with him for 4 years, then divorced. She then married the baseball star Joe DiMaggio in 1954 and divorced him a year later due to sexual molestation and mentally abusing her. Lastly, she married Arthur Miller, who was a famous American playwright, in 1956 and divorced him in 1961. Unfortunately, she also had many affairs during her lifetime. She even had an affair with the president, John F. Kennedy, tried to have an affair with his brother, and did have a non-sexual relationship with his father, Robert Kennedy. She just could not seem to find someone to love her the way she wanted to be loved. She died in August of 1962 from suicide. She overdosed on sleeping pill prescribed to her by her psychiatrist and was found in the bedroom of her California home. Vanity Fair's writer Julie Miller stated, there is an abbreviated medical history for Monroe, which shows that she suffered from low level of white blood cell type while during a stay in London in 1956. The record also cites an ectopic pregnancy that Monroe was treated for in New York while she was still married to Arthur Miller. Many people say that the stress of the life she created was too much for her to handle. From the moment Norma Jean was born, she had it rough. She was born into a broken home and spent her entire life trying to make up for the childhood that she lost. She looked for love in the arms of any man with success. She used her sexuality to get where she wanted in life because she felt that was the only way she could. The demons of her past were too powerful. Therefore, she took her own life to end the never-ending pain and sadness that she endured every day. She was an icon of strength who expressed herself for who she was and was not ashamed to do so. Monroe once said, I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I'm out of control, and sometimes hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best.